Okay.
I mean, whatever.
Whatever, man.
Whatever,
Yeah.
man.
Whatever.
What if we just kill that thing?
Kill that nasty thing.
Kill that nasty thing.
Unauthorized fucking thing detected. Blow it up
44 episodes
immediately.
into the show, and a plot thread that's been in the show for the first episode might be resolved next week.
Maybe. Maybe. But possibly not.
So 44 episodes it took for them to find out who Inu Brother is.
Maybe.
No, it does say on the wiki that is what happened. I mean, he's standing there with them.
He is, but like I wouldn't put it past him. I had no faith. 44, that's well, I mean that's an effortless record, like easily.
Easily.
Above and beyond all other things. So Inue's doing it on like it's on purpose, right? This was a joke Inoue was having with himself.
It's all a joke. It's all a joke, damn.
It's all a joke. Sick fuck.
Sick fuck.
This is some kind of
it's all a joke, damn. There's nothing but jokes. This whole show is just a joke.
All life is a joke to him.
Super Electron.
Super Electron.
This is the fucking Joker.
Literally.
This is the first canonical episode where all of the core Donbrothers transform in the same scene. After 44 episodes.
Yep. Incredible. I wonder if they'll do the roll call.
I hope not.
I don't want them to do that.
No.
No.
Well, that was an episode. I actually didn't actually have anything particularly insane about it. I mean, it was goofy, but
the premise was fucking.
Yeah, I did hear about that. He bought a fucking anime company or something.
I didn't hear about that. That man's been working on his own stuff for a while.
This episode is no different than any other episode of Donbrothers.
Nah.
At least it had more meaningful things in it than the fucking Don Killer episode. Which is essentially the same bit but not funny.
Yeah, actually, it was exactly like the same idea, principally of a thing hunting them.
It's the exact same episode as Haruka taking driving test. That's just what we use. Don. What's that thing called?
That thing.
The shark thing.
Murasame.
Whatever. Yeah, that's just what we use Murasame for now.
Yeah, he's the B plot guy.
That episode felt like it was like a crossover.
Yeah.
Itself. It's like the same vibe as like the Hurricaneer thing, but it's just a crossover with its own self.
Yeah, with its own future.
Oh God.
My own future.
The next Sentai doesn't air until March.
Huh?
Yeah, we still have 2 months.
What?
Yeah, March 5th.
No! Oh my God!
So 2 months left. It says 6 episodes left, baby.
Oh my God! All of February, the rest of January. Oh
50 episodes, baby. 6 motherfucking weeks left.
Oh my God!
This is the same, and it's not even necessarily that I'm rushing for Donbrothers to end because I've just
accepted
this point. This is the same feeling as fucking when Revice was struggling to end.
Yeah. Oh my God! I'd actually forgotten until you worded it like that. But genuinely, when
Revice was limping towards the finish line, like dragging itself on its fucking palms, through a fucking mountain of glass, trying to end. But it's not
desperately. It's not that. Nothing so painful.
Well, this feels like it just started. Is Murasame's mom ever going to do anything? She's too busy being in Gundam.
Oh, that's right, isn't she?
She's too busy being the mom in Gundam.
That's funny.
when Vice was just dragging itself, dying, trying to end,
bleeding to death.
These things look like a parody.
What's that?
Those things.
Them things?
That nasty thing. Hold on.
I don't know these names.
Gundam is off for the next 3 months. Unfortunately, the show is over. Vice 44 was Evil to Live. Oh, that's awesome because that's the same shit they did with Murasame this episode.
It is. They put little stickers on
these things. Those are a fucking parody.
Oh, these things, yeah. Man, I hate what black looks like.
It looks
that
really
mouth.
dumb, doesn't it?
Bad. I hate that. That's the only one I actually don't like because it just looks.
I think
I get what they were going for,
is
but
it like just like the lighting that they're using is just like so bad.
It's so. It's.
I can't even
like
tell the details on red because it's so shiny.
Washing them right out.
Fucking dick is just
right there. Actually, Jesus. Can't show that.
I feel like there shouldn't be blue and a purple at the same time. Let's not do that scene again.
Yeah, Kyoryuja covered it.
I wish I had that shit on standby. They really do. I think that is really my issue, is that there is just literally no secondary colors on these fucking cunts at all.
No, silver.
It's not really even. Like, they have the tiniest bit of silver on them.
Yeah, just flavors of the color that they are.
Black to break up.
They have
the torso.
They've got like the darker colors, or like the gray in Black's case on the stripe on the outside of the leg. I've literally just noticed looking at these images.
They do look like local heroes.
They really do.
They do look like low budget local heroes, but like
this is
for local heroes, this would be high budget.
This would be really good. If I saw this on local heroes, I'd be really impressed. Except for Black, I would still think Black looked bad.
Black looks like a shitty metal hero.
It's like I get it. Like, I see what they were going for, but it looks, the shape and the color is too much.
It's unfortunate, and we'll probably get used to it.
We will.
It's
but
just unfortunate after I feel like the last few years have been undeniable. I feel like I never really disliked the aesthetics of a Sentai team.
No.
But I really don't like looking at this.
No, they're weird. They're weird. Sentai is weird now. This is just what we do.
Yeah, Sentai's weird now.
That's it. We ran out of ways to make money by making normal Sentai because we did it uninterrupted for 45 years. Admittedly, Sentai was weird when it started, actually. We went through a phase of being normal television.
Sentai was bad when it started.
It's true.
This isn't CGI. You haven't seen the mech yet.
The mech's real, isn't it?
Is it?
I thought it was. I might be misremembering. I've seen it.
You've seen pictures of it.
It looked real.
Did it?
But I don't remember. I haven't really looked at that much.
You saw a mock-up of it. But did you see it?
I thought it was real.
Did you see it?
No.
No.
I can't remember what it looks like. It's gone. I actually can't call it up.
Yeah, maybe it will be a real suit.
Mind. I think it was a real suit.
I don't think Sentai needs a hiatus. I think if you asked me that like 3 years ago, I would have said yes, but they're doing fine.
Yeah, doing fine now. Just doing weird shit.
They're just doing weird shit. I mean, this
I can't make sense of the sword things. I've seen a bunch of different angles and scans of those. The swords that these guys have, I don't understand what's going on with them. They also look kind of busy and kind of boring.
Well, they're like 5 changers shit.
Yeah.
The Osier Caliber.
Is that what it's called?
That's what the Henshin sword is called.
Ah.
At least they were smart enough to know that the sword should be the Henshin device. It's silver. I'm calling it now. It's going to be silver.
Silver. We've done gold too many times in a row.
It's going to be silver. No.
It's going to be gold again, and we're just going to... That's just it.
And then we'll have a team with fucking blue, purple, yellow, and gold.
Oh. I'm so tired. Can we have a green one?
No!
Please? Can we have a white one?
No.
No. I was gonna say, can we have a purple one, but
no.
Can we have a better purple one?
No.
No, you get this.
Is this the first time a purple has been on a main team?
Yes, I think. I can't think of another time. Green doesn't exist. When was the? Who was the?
The last green was
Kira Major.
Green.
Yeah, that was a good green. If that's going to be the last one for like 5 years, you know.
Genki Violet was not on the main team. He was just an extra. When I say main team, I mean like episode 1.
Like the starting.
Like who are the guys on episode 1?
The beginning one.
Yeah.
Kira Major was not that long ago, but also it was like 5 years ago.
Kira Major was an era ago.
Yeah. Kira Major was another lifetime. We were different people when that was airing.
Kira Major was the last normal Sentai.
Yeah, it was it. Last one to have a green.
Zenkaiju changed everything.
I was going to say, when was the last time we had a white, but that was...
Sentai was fucking Loop Hat, technically.
Yeah, and then Ryu Soldier was the transition one?
Yes.
Yeah. Black RX. It always makes me think of.
Yeah, it's the Black RX of Super Sentai. Just like how Geo was the Black RX of Power Rangers.
Lupat had a green as well.
No, it didn't.
So did Ryu Soldier. Wow, we went through a few years of having greens.
It's kind of like it's a primary Sentai color. Like it's one of the 5 original Sentai colors or something.
It's just been gone for so long. I genuinely
forgot. It used to be
forgot.
that black was the exception to the rule.
Yeah, kind of is. We've been doing that a lot lately. Well, 2 years, but you know.
Yeah.
2 years in a row actually has made... It's already put me in a disposition to not really... I don't want another one. There's only so much you can do with Black Ranger, to be honest. Because it's fucking black. It's kind of a hard color to work with.
It's just the first 5-person without a pink. No, that would be...
No, they've done that before.
Kyoryuger. Didn't have a pink.
That's not right.
No, wait, that's not true. Kyoryuger didn't have a yellow. That was their problem.
Yeah. Garo Ranger didn't have a pink.
Yes, but it had a pink equivalent.
Yeah, white.
Still
in the same role, but like.
Yes. Pink.
Was that
white is the ever so elusive exception to pink.
Yeah, that's what you do when you don't want a pink. Is that the first time they did that?
No.
Not the first. I mean, the first time they had that. No. Oh yeah.
White
Jetman.
Swan.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Do I think that episode of Donbrothers concluded Haruka's plagiarism storyline perfectly? Perfectly is a strong word.
It's a very strong word.
I think he concluded it as, like, in a way that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say, like, perfectly, because it didn't really, like... It was essentially just a joke. Which I guess is perfect for Donbrothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'll agree with that. Changeman had white and a pink too. Yes, Changeman was the first team to negate having a yellow, I think, instead of having a white ranger and a pink ranger, and then Ninja would repeat that, except they had a yellow also. But it was a yellow male.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, the joke where they recreate the end of the
People got really mad about that. Not kidding. People got really mad about that.
Really?
Yeah, like people on Twitter got like really mad about it because it was quote unquote disrespectful to fucking Jetman.
Yeah, I'll be way more disrespectful than that to fucking Jetman. Fuck off.
I think it's like they're like, oh, it's disrespectful to Jetman to make a joke out of that. Like, and then like 3 months later, Inoue starts writing Donbrothers. Like,
yeah, I bet those people feel real silly.
Yeah, he actually also made fun of Jetman in that one Inu Brother episode.
Yeah,
where that guy was like a fucking parody of Yuki Gai.
At least he's having fun. Huh?
Sorry, one of the mechs next season is called God Ant.
Whatever.
That's
man.
my boy right there, God Ant.
God Ant, let's go. God Ant takes them away. God Ants took them away forever.
Oh, Osama Gatai, King Oja took them away.
Your Sentai so crumb that God Ants took them away forever.
I want this shit to be Gal Ranger 2.
100 bugs Sentai.
That's what I want. I want this shit to be fucking Gal Ranger with bugs.
I hope so.
Gal Ranger couldn't even be Gal Ranger.
There weren't 100 beasts in Gal
There
Ranger.
weren't 100 beasts in 100 Beast Sentai Gal Ranger.
No. There were a lot of beasts.
Put a shirt on that 100 Beast.
Put a shirt on those 100 beasts. Oh, there were a lot of beasts.
Gal Ranger was a different show every 10 episodes. Gal Ranger laid down the gauntlet, laid down the modern formula, but not for like plot or like anything like shit like that, just for toy sales.
Yeah, it did. That was the start of it, wasn't it? Having accessories for the mechs. It was Gal Elephant. He began it all.
Gal Elephant and Gal Giraffe.
Gal Elephant, Gal Giraffe, Gal King's Spear, and Gal King's Sword and Shield. Hi.
How long do you bet before Lopo and Sparrow are out? I feel like they're going to stick around for a minute.
Yeah, they feel like actual characters.
They're the only antagonistic force right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, shit, like, if Michinaga's not interacting with the rest of the cast, it's, I hope they die.
Fuck them.
I hope you fucking die. I'm sure they will die.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea. It's got to be one of the two new ones, right?
It's Keiwa.
Or is that too obvious?
No, it's not. It's Nago. It's too obvious if it's one of the new guys who are obviously antagonistic, and it's probably not Keiwa. So it's either. I mean, I guess it could be Keiwa. It's either Keiwa or Nago.
Yeah.
Like it's gotta be because it's probably not Ace because that doesn't really make sense.
No.
I feel like just like narratively that doesn't really make sense for him to be like among us. So for him to be sus among us. My people among us.
Whoa.
Sus.
Whoa. Stupid. Nasty things. Nail.
Yeah, I think it'll be Neon. Like that's my bet. Is it'll be Neon, and she'll do a little trolling.
We do a little trolling. We do a moderate amount.
The thing is that like as soon as like those characters have to exist as long as humanly possible because if you take those two riders out of the equation, there's no conflict again. Or we just revert back to the initial conflict again.
Yeah, which
we've done twice, or like we've already done that bit twice. There has to be like an auxiliary there has to be like an outside antagonistic force, other than just the Jamato or whatever.
Sorry, I just started looking at the Shoe God system, which is what the mechs are in King Oja are called. And why is Osama Gatai King Oja made of so many fucking things in 5-person Sentai?
Buy those toys, bitch.
Buy the toys. I mean, it's 5 and then like.
It's like 5 and 2 or something.
5 and 3. What? God Tento, God Kumo, and God Ant.
God Ant.
Why do you have to call him that? Couldn't he have been? I don't remember the Japanese word for ant, but God. It's literally God Anto. God Anto. Part of the sword, right?
Whatever.
God Kamaki, God Tonga, and God Kuwagata. Oh yeah, God Hachi looks great.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever. I got plenty of time.
Oh, I got plenty of time. Bye, Mars. Thanks for coming by.
Bye, Muzzy. Bye.
Donbrothers.
Ari, that's it.
What were we doing at this point in
Zenkaiger?
Just like crying and screaming for the show to end?
Yeah, we were done.
Let me Google what episode Zenkaiger 44 was. Thank you. Do you know what episode 44 of fucking Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger was?
I don't.
It's SD World. That was a good one, fucking actually maybe like the last good episode of Zenkaiger.
I think that was the last time that there was a genuinely good, not just enjoyable, but a good episode of Zenkaiger.
The one after that was the one where they all had Bad Luck World or whatever.
Oh wow! They just that late in the show.
Yeah, that was Bad Luck World.
Wow, that's insane.
I'm looking at the cast list, and for God pretending to be Stacy, it has Stacy in fucking like parentheses or like in quotes. Stacy.
Stacy.
It was Omikuchi World, which is
that the fortune
teller
right?
world? Yeah.
Wow, they did that after SD World. That's
and
insane.
then after that was the actual God crap.
So they resolved Zox's thing.
Yeah, they resolved Zox's thing.
Bad Luck World, and then did the end game of the show.
The Stacy crying thing was in like.
That's pretty late, right? Or was that? It wasn't before then. Was it?
No, actually, I think it was like the episode after that, but like. This episode 47 was the second of the 4-part endgame, which features the only appearance of blah blah blah. It's when they kill Ichirud.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh, his stupid Stacy's a repaint.
Yeah,
I remember that thing. Oh, so that was the Stacy reveal one because that was going on at the same time. I got planned. I don't know why that's stuck in there. DMing me.
This marks the first time Setchen is clearly presented as a Zenkaiger. That's fascinating. And then there was the one where they killed the boss, like the last actual episode of the show.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Bokuas.
Bokuas.
And then the one after that is like just like the whatever nothing episode.
God takes them away. We need another God takes them away, I think. We need God to take them away. I hope Donbrothers ends with God taking them away as well. Yeah, Don Kaito is amazing.
Don Kaito is funny. I hope they just don't.
I hope they don't elaborate on it.
At this point, I literally don't want them to elaborate on anything. We're past the point where I'm like, please elaborate on that.
Nah.
At this point, literally, I just want the show to just end. I don't even know what I want anymore.
No, I'm completely adrift. I'm lost at sea.
Can they resolve every plot point in the next 6 episodes? Yeah. Are they going to?
No.
I don't know.
No way.
Has Inoue ever resolved every plot point in the show? I mean, I guess he did in like Jetman and like Kiva.
Did he with Kiva?
I don't know.
That's the only one of his shows I've not seen.
Were resolved because they fucking died.
Yeah, that makes it easy, I guess. I guess that's kind of what happened with Fies as well.
No. Don't trick yourself don't delude yourself into thinking that Fies wrapped up its narrative, because it didn't.
Oh, it didn't. No, Fies doesn't end, but the last few episodes conclude a lot of things.
Because those characters died.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this character died senselessly.
Yeah,
just to piss you off.
Just to piss you off. They introduced that guy that actor that Inoue loves to put in things, who was like trying to cure Orphanox or something, and then he was there for 4 episodes, and then Kiba killed him.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's so... I never, ever in my life have seen anyone talk about it, so maybe I dreamed it, but I swear to God that was a thing. And then Kiba becomes the president of Snart Brain.
That did happen.
That did happen. It was before that. So before Kiba was the antagonist for like 2 episodes. The King's... the ending of Fires is a nightmare. Inoue can't write Kamen Rider. He can't make himself do it. He can't close the book on a Kamen Rider story, I don't think.
How did Agito end?
Agito is exactly what I was thinking of that was making me say that, because it just doesn't end. It just stops. There's no narrative to actually resolve in Kamen Rider Agito though. So it's fine, you know. Shit just happens. Until it doesn't. And then it's fine. It's like how Agito is more of a force possessing Shoichi at the start, and then he just starts talking.
Yeah.
And then it's fine. Then he's just Shoichi.
He got tired of who's writing the shit? Who is writing that shit?
We looked this up. They all of his writing experience was on X-Aid stuff.
Oh Christ.
It was Tricks and the movie in Under Association. Yeah, we did this a couple of weeks back, and it was oh man, that's an awful resume.
Okay, his resume for Kamen Rider was awful, but
right. Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily translate.
He wrote Dr. Pac-Man. Let me look it up again.
Yeah.
I don't care who the director is.
The director works on a bunch of good stuff, though.
The director seems fine. The director seems like a professional.
Yeah, their stuff was a long rap sheet of things we agreed were good, and every single thing that the writer had worked on is not good, which is it doesn't translate across.
Oh right, he wrote Project Dowser so he can kill himself.
Oh, that's right. No, fucking yes.
He wrote Project Dowser so he should kill himself.
Worst man in history. Fuck him. Never mind. I was giving caveats. I was giving context, but
he wrote the dumbass Beast Squad revival thing for X-Aid, which had Oja in it. He wrote all of Snipe episode 0, X-Aid Tricks, Dr. fucking Pac-Man the movie,
which is all right.
Two random episodes of 01 and Project Dowser.
So he should kill himself for that, but
So
Gills
not
did
looking good.
Not a promising set of materials.
Not a promising set of materials, to be fucking honest. I feel like people were telling me last time that he wrote other stuff that was better. Why was Backstory of the main characters not written by the main writer of X-Aid himself? Well, because he was too busy writing the actual show.
Yeah, Takahashi did write
to write that shit.
Yeah,
he probably
It was supervised, right? Just about everything on that list.
The credit doesn't say supervised. The credit for Dr. Pac-Man says that Takahashi supervised.
Right.
But the other stuff, it seems like he was just set loose on it. I mean, he was probably given direction. I pray he wasn't just given free rein to do whatever the hell he wanted. But,
he was given a list of things he had to include.
He was probably given direction by Takahashi or somebody else on the writing team.
Yeah. But
he
did write those.
What about this guy made them want to give him... This was the question we came back to,
yeah.
What about this guy made them want to give him a fucking Super Sentai?
Yeah, it's an odd choice.
He wrote a couple of other things that aren't Toku. He wrote live action. He wrote the screenplay for some live action thing called Real Girl. He was a writer on the TV series Guilty Flag. I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
It looks like a crime thriller. What about this man's writing credits suggests that he is capable of helming a Super Sentai project?
That's a weird one.
I guess they need new blood.
You gotta get new people in the pool. You gotta get new people in the door,
and maybe they think that it's better to pull from the lower ranks of Toei. Yeah, like Toei associated writers than to just whip some random asshole out from the streets, because they tried that twice with Saber and with Revice, and it blew up in their faces both times.
Revice especially was the one.
No, wait, Saber wasn't written by a new guy.
No, Saber was written by the ghost guy.
I forgot. It's still blew
well, it was no, not really. It was a third written by the ghost guy, and he fucked off.
Well, yeah, but the ghost guy only wrote half of Ghost anyway.
Yeah, he's famous for doing that. Weird.
I hope they
Weird
never
that they asked him back.
Fucking ask him back ever again.
Build is a complete anomaly.
Build is a complete anomaly. They've been chasing that high for years.
The thing is that you have to, like, the magic, and I get why they're after it, but you can't buy it, right? Is that the people who were writing Build really cared about the story they were telling. You cannot make it happen.
You can't make that happen. You really have to, like, that passion has to be natural. See, watching Attack, normally I would agree with you, like, yeah, it doesn't really matter who they get to write Super Sentai because it's so predictable and shit. But that is literally not true anymore.
No,
like Donbrothers, like, once is an outlier. Zenkaiger was an outlier. But they continued that into Donbrothers. We really, truly have no reason to actually believe that this show will be fucking quote-unquote normal. Like, we're just assuming it will be because it looks kind of normal, and there's no immediately obvious gimmick, right?
Yeah, there's no instantly, like, insane thing.
Like, when you look at Zenkaiger, you immediately understand that that's a gimmick. There's a gimmick there. The gimmick is that they're all the big robot suits. And when you look at Donbrothers, the gimmick is that it was written by Inoue.
And two of them are CGI.
No.
No.
The gimmick is that it was written by Inoue. That's what the real gimmick is. But when you look at King Oger, there is no immediately apparent gimmick, or, like, no immediately apparent, like, unique quantity. You know, when you look at, like, Kira Major, it's like, yep, this is a Super Sentai. And when you look at Ryusoulger, you're like, yep, this is a Super Sentai with swords.
Yeah.
Right? And you look at Blue Pat, and you're like, this is too... whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, when you look at this show, this just looks normal.
These guys look, like, as weird as, like, Kyuranger. You know?
Yeah.
They're not, like, completely standard looking, but, like, they're clearly operating within the boundaries of what we expect a Super Sentai to look like.
Is Shinakawa still producing?
I thought he
stepped out. Is that what you meant?
As opposed to Mori and the Kyuranger guy, right? Oh no!
Not a Mori. Can we get Chirukura back? I'll be good this time.
I promise. Oh no!
I fucking hate Omori. What a douchebag. Oh man, they're gonna sexualize that Yellow Ranger so fucking hard, bro.
Oh god.
I don't know anything about the Kyuranger guy.
Producing.
I don't know anything about the Kyuranger producer.
Well, at least the director's good.
Yeah, I'm looking at the director list again. He directed a lot of really good episodes.
Yeah, that's the thing. Director's really good. The writer...
trash.
Well, a bit of an unproven quality for Super Sentai.
Definitely an unproven quality.
A bit of an unproven... Yeah, I haven't seen proof of his quality at all.
We'll put aside... You know what? We'll put aside... I feel like it's only fair if we are going to say, like... If we are going to say earlier that, like, he assumably didn't have much, if any, creative control over the narrative of the things that he wrote for Super Sentai, or for Kamen Rider, it's not fair to blame him for Project fucking Bowser.
Yeah. Even though it was awful.
It was awful, but I don't think he probably didn't. I mean, he wrote it on the piece of paper.
Yeah.
But he didn't,
He didn't
He
decide.
was probably told what to write.
Yeah, he was doing the mechanical
direction and
the
told
mechanical
what to
action
do.
of writing.
Yeah.
Was up to him. But
The mechanical action of writing the script was his, but he was probably told what to include in it. So maybe we could just for the sake of fairness, we'll treat this as a blank slate.
This is his idea, except for higher ups.
But to be clear, I don't have a problem with the characters. It's the actual in-story. It's the actual moment-to-moment writing in Project Bowser that was awful. It could have been anybody, and it still would have been bad. But Project Bowser also doesn't reflect the quality of 01 because it was so fucking swinging out of its fences for what 01 was actually like.
Yeah.
Yeah, producers are definitely the most concerning part, I'd say.
Yeah.
But it's nothing we haven't seen before, I guess.
No, I guess.
We got through fucking Kyoryuger, and it was even halfway decent.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do have to look forward to the next Super Sentai Premium Bandai guy. He probably can't be purple
He can't
this
be
time.
purple this time, boy.
No, got to be something else. I wonder what they'll do. How they'll break that. They'll buck that now 2-year strong tradition of the Premium Bandai antagonist.
Pink.
Darker shade of purple. If they just actually do it purple, I genuinely
they just never acknowledge it.
They make a joke about it at one point.
To be fair, technically, Murasame is the third Premium Bandai purple guy because of that asshole from You Soldier.
Oh, there was a year's break with him though.
Yes, there was a break.
We took a break from doing that, but he started that, didn't he?
I mean, if you want to count fucking what's her name from Kira Major.
Oh,
she didn't really transform or anything, but she was definitively purple.
She did have the
and
thing.
She did have a Premium Bandai changer.
Oh no! It's actually been going way longer than I realized.
Actually, a 4-year stretch.
Holy shit! Wow, it's double the amount I realized.
Yodona,
That's insane. Yodona.
Actually, a 4-year thing.
Wow, that's insane. I hadn't considered that. But yeah, Guys Hoken and the Yodon Changer and the Geert Zinger, whatever the fuck it was called. And now
What's
the
up?
Ninjak Sword. What's up?
Garza was the purple guy. Yeah,
Garza was the
Garza didn't have any toys to sell though.
No.
Actually, I think his voice was in the Yodon Changer, but everybody's shit was in there.
And he had Smog Jokey.
Smog Jokey.
And the chainsaw.
And the chainsaw!
I don't know why, but I've come across that screenshot of that bit so many times. It's just really in there every time I think of
Kira was so great. Garza was such a child.
He
was beefing with a 16-year-old and losing every time. He only beefed with him. He doesn't beef with anybody else. He only ever beefed with Drew.
No.
He didn't want to fuck. I can't even remember a time when he acknowledged the existence of the other characters. He acknowledged, honestly, and one of them was his nephew. I guess that's true. He did have there were stuff with him too, but ultimately it was not about that.
It was not about that. Kamen Dickhead. Oh, it's so funny.
Wish Garza didn't have that.
Wait, I just realized. Okay, no, there was space between it because Lupat didn't have one.
Lupat was before Your Soldier.
Lupat was before Your Soldier, but before that, there was the Dark Caesar Blaster.
Oh, Jesus!
So Lupat is the
exception because their toy sales were so fucking bad that even a premium Bandai product couldn't save it.
They were like, it's not worth it, bro.
Do you remember?
Don't even try.
They had minus Ichigo.
And Black.
And Lupin Black.
Yeah, they were in there. No.
Minus Ichigo.
Patoraizu. And no.
Nothing.
Oh, that's funny.
Nothing.
They actually they fumbled it so hard that the P Bandai guys were like, you know what, just leave it.
Just forget it.
Whatever.
Was there even anything P Bandai?
Must have been Striker.
Yeah, Jackpot.
I know all about that game.
Yeah.
I got it moderately cheap.
Yeah,
it's not even. He's not even.
He's not even a striker. Yeah, I know.
He's not even a fucking. I actually forget every. I don't know how I didn't know when I got him, but I was actually surprised there's no electronics. That's fucked.
That is the funniest thing that's ever happened to anyone.
They just.
Why would they sell a literal piece of plastic?
Like.
With nothing.
It's got like the speaker and the battery thing is still there, but there's just no prongs. There's no stuff in it. It doesn't do anything.
It's just an empty shell.
It's a recolored.
It's a remold.
It's a no. The thing itself is the thing itself is identical. It's the 4 extra bits. It's got the 2 big wing things you stick on the side, the crown and the sword.
It doesn't.
Otherwise,
they didn't even remold it to get rid of that.
It is a shell of Good Striker. With
if you wanted empty plastic, you could have just bought a Transformer.
I'm not doing that anymore, to be honest with you. I'm
buying Transformers.
No,
I'm not doing it anymore, huh?
I'm not. Well, not swearing it off because I'm sure.
Why don't Transformers have electronics? I guess because you can't really incorporate that in the gimmick.
They used to.
Did they?
When I was growing up, they did. Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, usually you got to have one bit of them that's a big fucking lump that has the speaker and stuff in it.
Maybe
but
just like lights or something.
Yeah, they had those too. The Megatron I had as a kid was a big tank. He had a little flashing red LED.
I don't want to be. Can I say something? I don't want to be rude to you guys because you guys post Transformers in my fucking.
It does
every
come up
channel
a lot
of every single day. Not one single day has gone by without me having to scroll through 900 pictures of, and again, I'm not trying, and I'm gonna be rude here, the ugliest pieces of shit I've ever seen in my life.
I think that's because a lot of what gets posted. No, this is a contentious opinion among people who like Transformers. That's because a lot of what's getting posted at the minute is the stuff that's coming out now. I can't say it's bad.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't mind at all.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. If I thought it was a problem, I would have said something. I've even decided that I'm not going to try to quarantine it. Yeah. I'm you guys talk about Transformers so fucking much. Do you need a Transformers channel so you guys can shut the fuck up about Transformers? But
it's insane that everyone's doing this, and I'm almost never involved in these conversations.
Yeah.
Because that used to be my thing, right?
Yeah.
I was the Transformers person. I'm jaded. I'm cynical. I'm washed up. I'm over the hill.
Do you guys need a channel? You shut the fuck up about Transformers. But I don't want to add any more channels.
No.
Especially a channel that literally would just be for me. I feel like it would be an asshole move for me because I'd be like, can you guys move this over here so I don't have to fucking look at it anymore? Because if I did that, I would immediately block the channel and forget about it. So I wouldn't have to fucking see it anymore. But if you spread channels too thin, then the whole thing just gets dead.
Yeah, you can't be. You got to be careful.
Anyway,
you got to be careful.
A lot of those Transformers are just butt ass ugly. I don't know what to tell you guys. They're just blocky and look at this thing, and I'm like, yeah, it looks bad.
Yeah.
But I have no context for what I'm even looking at.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, they all look the same to me.
I think I will. So full of hope. Honestly, that is actually. I'm behind the scenes. I've been incredibly cynical about Transformers for the last few months, and it's only getting worse to the point where I'm like, I'm not even buying the fucking thing. You know why this is? I was thinking about this in my head earlier, right? Is because I am now at the age where a lot of things that are coming out because Transformers for years has just been selling nostalgia and nothing
else. Has Transformers ever not sold nostalgia? Somehow Gen 1 was selling nostalgia.
Yeah, honestly, they got right on. Here's another Optimus.
Okay, can I back up for a second?
But time,
when did Hasbro get the license for Transformers? Has that always been their thing?
Always.
Okay, because Hasbro only sells nostalgia.
Yeah, They do now, but like the thing is, when we
were kids, they actually sold things.
They sold things like so Optimus used when I was a kid, the Optimuses, because I was around across I started paying attention across the transition between a couple of shows, and one Optimus was a fire truck who had big super mode armor and a huge fucking fire ladder. He did do that. He had electronics. It was awful. My parents must have gone insane. I don't know how they survived. And then next year there was one with a big truck, and the trailer turned into a big pair of legs, and the body turned into a torso for a super robot. Now Optimus is a red square truck with a grey trailer that does fucking nothing every time. That is it. Every time, the same shit, the same 8 to 13 characters in every single line. And now the lines we've got right now are actually the same Blastoise. Right now is actually a bit of an exception because they're kind of just the gimmick of this line is it's guys from everything,
Isn't that the gimmick of every fucking line?
No, it's guys from every fucking bit of the first show. But now they've got guys from the 90s comics and and this is the point I was making. Is they're now doing things from the show that was on when I started actually getting the toys.
Oh god! So they're remaking toys that you actually already had.
That I still have. The first ones I ever got, it's a toss-up. I don't remember which one was which, but there's 2 toys that I've had since I was actually 5 years old, and they're on the shelf behind my desk. And one of them has got a new one out. And I was thinking, for years, I was I'm so sick of all this 80s stuff. I'm so sick of it. When are they going to do the ones I care about? And it turns out what happens is when they make a remake of a thing that has some emotional attachment to me, suddenly I'm being marketed to, and nothing breaks my enthusiasm more than being advertised at. It has actually been kryptonite. It has destroyed the whole illusion that I even want them at all. The minute they've turned the marketing ray on me, it's you remember these toys you had when you were a kid? You should buy this one because it looks like that, even though it's got none of the qualities you enjoyed. And it's oh man,
no,
I won't do it. And actually, now you come to mention it, I don't want any of the other shit you're selling either. Get out. They're mechanically superior.
That's just Hasbro. That's how you should
react
to Hasbro.
That's Hasbro now, yeah. It's been going that way since fucking, I don't know, 10 years ago is when it really kicked down of just repack the same thing.
Yeah. Do you know what Hasbro toys Do you know what Hasbro toys I was buying 10 years ago?
What?
My Little Pony dolls.
I actually forgot that was them.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yeah. And I don't know how I'm not getting into what I was going to say. It would be incredibly long and stupid, but it has magic and D&D. That's fuck.
Yeah, Hasbro's killing everything. They're kind of a blight on the.
They kind of are.
The entire toy market in general.
Oh, actually, what probably started the Am I going to complain about this? I'm going to complain about it a little. What started the downward trend, in my opinion, of where Transformers is at as a product
franchise
right now? Nah, just specifically as just in the toys.
Just
the
toy
TV show apparently is good. The one that's on. Yeah, is those? Do you remember that one Unicron that was in
the huge one, the Hasbro Labs one?
The huge, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, the one that had the crowd
HasLab,
yeah.
Yeah, they've done 2 more HasLabs since then. So Unicron was $600 for insane people.
I mean, to be fair, that was to be fair, that was explicitly crowdfunded as a super elite.
I get it. Whatever. I do understand why it was there's a certain degree of dedication. It's Unicron, and it's the size of a small child.
Yeah.
It's a centerpiece on your dining table. It was
supposed to be
kind of
to
big.
scale if you had Transformers figures, right?
They gave you As close as it can.
As close as it can be.
Honestly, it and a few other things around the time came with like super mini miniatures that were about as close to scale as you can get. Ish. I mean, they'd still be like the size of a fucking small country.
Yeah.
If it was really to scale, but you know.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, right? That had to be crowdfunded because it's impossible to do.
Because it would be impossible to put that on toy shelves.
You can't, you just can't inside of like weight regulations and like parts. You just couldn't do it.
Nobody would buy it.
If they're gonna, no one would.
The only way you could sell shit like that is if it's custom ordered like that.
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
only made them to order.
Yeah. So that's fine. I get that. The two subsequent HasLabs have been, I was going to say significant. Well, they are significantly cheaper, like a third the price, like $180, $200. They're just normal guys.
Really?
From the Japanese wing of G1. I mean, they do.
Robots?
They're big. No, they're from Victory.
Oh, Victory.
Yeah, Star Saber and Victory Leo, and more recently Deathsaurus. The first two were sold as a 2-pack for like $200, and they did like a whole. There's like a whole like 3-tiered like robot inside a robot inside a robot, and you can combine the other guy. It does a whole thing. And it was like the thing about those is there was a point a few years ago I can say for certain where they were just going to sell that guy on shelves. Like they chose the line they had was like, well, we realized we could have done them as one of the higher price points, but if we want to do everything, we have to crowdfund it. But even if it meets and massively exceeds its crowdfunding goal, you still have to actually like buy
Hasbro. It's Hasbro. They don't need to crowdfund it.
I know it's insane. And it's like, oh yeah, and even if it like makes like way beyond, which it did, goes way beyond its furthest like fucking stretch goal. I don't think it did actually, because the furthest stretch goal was shit nobody wanted. But like, it went super far. Like, made loads of money, and it's still like, oh yeah, and you have to actually back the crowdfunder if you want to be able to own one. So you have to stump up the crowdfund cost. It's not like
fucking fear of missing out shit.
Yeah. So you have to pay that price because it's not like we're going to sell it to you afterwards. And then the next guy is even more normal. He doesn't have any of that special stuff. He's just a guy with a bunch of accessories. He's big, but like they sell big guys. Because this makes they made a terrible mistake by giving me numbers to work with, because they were like, oh yeah, like the maximum was like 17,000 backers was the furthest goal, I think. And it was like $275, so I could literally just plug that into a calculator and work out how much they were asking for. And it was like close to $4 million.
Yeah.
To not even sell it to like regular people.
Shelves, yeah.
To not even sell it on shelves. And at that point, it's like, okay.
What's the point?
What are we... Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck me, clearly. But most of all, fuck you. That was probably like the first... That was the first trouble in... I won't say paradise, because I've hardly been buying them for years, actually. But that was the point at which I was like, oh, I don't like this at all. Yeah. This sucks. And it kind of really started drawing lines between like the people who are into it and have the money to do that. We're like, oh, these are so cool, and like normal people,
like normal people
me,
who aren't spending $340 like per purchase on fucking like per purchase on Transformers.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so this just isn't for me then, is it really? Because they're already, even the normal ones, like the little, not the like the super small, but like the regular kind of 6-inch figures are like $20 a pop. Huh?
No.
Oh, you didn't say that. I didn't hear it.
No, for the record, I have not ever been a Transformers fan. I did not grow up with Transformers. I've never owned a Transformers toy.
That's crazy.
The most Transformers. You know what? The only thing about Transformers that I ever owned is Transformers Devastation on the PS4.
Oh yeah.
And the Transformers, the Michael Bay movie, the video game on the PlayStation Portable.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember we talked about this. I didn't know about the PSP version having all those fucking guys in it.
Yeah, it had a bunch of guys in it. I had
insane, completely different story from the one I played.
I watched the Michael Bay movies, but with no nostalgia for the original cartoon.
No.
I then watched the first season of G1.
Oh,
and retained nothing.
I will say, there's 3 seasons of the original cartoon, right?
Yep.
And the first one is so the worst. The first one is so boring. It's like not every other episode's about tunneling to the core of the Earth or having a big race. Nothing happens and everyone is fucking dull. In season 2, they go to space. A guy gets turned to a mermaid. There's a whole thing about a cult who worships robot. That does happen.
I watched the '86 movie a couple of months ago on stream for the first time in my life.
You're just hearing this now for the first time.
That was the first time I had watched that movie.
It's
legitimately.
It's a
really good movie.
It's insane. Was it?
And then I watched...
Was it Is it Toy Galaxy? The guy did the video. It's like, oh yeah, the guy, like when they handed in the script, it was like, this is unreadable.
Yeah.
You have redraft it. This
sucks. Are you fucking serious? Get out of here.
What's wrong with you?
And then I watched like Transformers animated when it was on TV, which means I didn't watch every episode of it, but I watched like a decent amount of it. I don't think I saw how it ended. I didn't ever see like. I watched like the first, I want to say like 2 seasons, but like there's like the point in Transformers Animated where like it really radically shifts when like other Transformers start showing up, like by the dozens. I did not watch that part.
Right.
Most of the basically all of Transformers Animated that I ever watched was the early shit when there were no other Transformers other than the like original group of Autobots.
The main guys.
The main characters, yeah, and then like Megatron. And then I think Skywarp. I saw Arachnia.
Oh yeah.
TFA
is good.
TFA is really good. Is TFA the one where Skywarp is a triple changer?
No, that's Blitzwing.
That's Blitzwing. That's what I meant.
With like the 3 faces.
Yeah,
thing.
Blitzwing. Yeah. I remember Blitzwing.
Blitzwing, Lugnut, Starscream,
and I remember the Dinobots,
and then later Megatron and the Dinobots.
Yeah,
they were
and
there.
I remember Megatron,
but
I never like got to the point where all the motherfucking characters are like showing up all the time.
Yeah,
like fucking Dickhead Prime, whatever the fuck. Sentinels Prime and Dickus like Starscream or whatever.
Yeah, TFA is good. TFA I would probably say is like. This is a funny thing. I've oftentimes wondered, like, back when I was more into it, I was like, is there any Transformers media I would really recommend you watch?
TFA.
Like, actually, without qualification, it's probably TFA.
I feel like most people wouldn't, like,
the one.
Inherently say, like, Transformers Prime.
I would.
I don't know anything about Transformers Prime.
Prime is also really good, but the trouble I have recommending Prime, I've never recommended Transformers to anyone, is that the ending
is bad.
Is awful.
Yeah.
Is so bad. It gets so awful at the end. I'm not sure if... No? I'm not sure if that's a contentious opinion or not, but I hate the ending of Prime. Because it's like it becomes... It's called Beast Hunters.
The Beast Hunters.
And there's a movie at the end of it. It sucks. It sucks.
Well, I was too busy when Transformers Prime was airing because I was, again, watching My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Which was also airing on the Hub alongside Transformers Prime. Yeah, on the Hub.
Yeah.
Before it was Discovery Kids or whatever the bullshit fuck they call it now, it was the Hub.
It was the Hub. I remember.
That's when I watched My Little Pony on.
I never watched it on the Hub, admittedly, because I've never had TV.
I watched it. Okay, I watched it illegally via YouTube rips.
Yes.
When I was at school, and then when I left that school, when I was in my boarding school, and then when I left that school, I was able to actually get up on Saturday mornings and watch My Little Pony live. But because My Little Pony aired on Saturdays, and so on Saturday mornings when I was at school. And we didn't have to. Even if we had TV, could you imagine the I guess social situation of living in a dorm of teenage boys and then on the television in the common room watching My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't be doing that.
No, that's not possible.
That's not possible. So, but my friend and I, we would watch My Little Pony when it came out. But like on Saturday mornings, you would wake up and you would just sort of wait or like hope that somebody got it there first, and you would wait for like it to be uploaded on Equestria Daily, the new episode, and you would wait for like somebody to upload it to YouTube, and sometimes it would take a few hours, and as soon you would just sit there and just wait for it to show up. But then like if you had TV, you could just watch it live.
You could just go.
Yeah, because I watched like the end of season 3 live. And then I watched like the first 2-parter of season 5. I think I watched season 4 live. And then I watched the first 2-parter of season 5. And I was like, this isn't really good anymore. And then I stopped watching My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Like forever.
Just to address that question from Bunny. Yes, I did. I did start watching some of RID 2015. I not very religiously, very quickly. I was like, no. I checked in at crucial episodes like the one where Soundwave came back, the one where Starscream came back, and I was disappointed viciously both times. More so with the Soundwave one, because that's the A plot in that episode, and equal time is given to the B plot, which is about Sideswipe breaking the kid's TV and not apologizing for it properly. Which, that was kind of a point where I was like, oh, this show's like not really doing what Prime was doing, is it? This is a little younger.
Not yeah. It. Rescue Bots!
Kind of, okay, the thing is, Rescue Bots is just good. You can watch Rescue Bots because that's like, you know where you go.
That was also in the hub.
Was on the hub. And that's also in the same thing as Prime.
Yes.
And RID.
Yes. Wait, what? Rescue Bots is canon to Prime?
Well, it's canon to RID, and RID is definitely canon to Prime.
What?
Because Blur from Rescue Bots shows up in RID, and Sideswipe from RID shows up in Rescue Bots.
Optimus Prime was in Rescue Bots for like one episode.
He was. And Bumblebee.
Whatever.
The aligned continuity. What a fucking joke.
Also, to go back a bit, the Satan Saber did not cost $600. It was like $150.
Yeah.
$600 is too much to ask for literally anything on this earth.
The most I have ever spent, and it was on
a single
like
object.
Okay, the most I've ever. Actually,
it's also a gift. That's true.
It was the most I've spent on a single object is probably sub 200 still.
Yeah.
The most I've spent on a single purchase that was one big thing made of 6 other guys was like
Voltron.
like Voltron. That was in excess of 400, but that was a big. That was not a decision I made lightly, and it's enormous, and it was unofficial, which is why it cost so much.
Dick's enormous.
And I hate it, but you know, because it hurts my hands every time I try and use it, because third-party companies don't really care about you being able to handle the things they make.
Handle this dick.
Handle this fucking dick and nuts.
To be fair, if I wasn't gifted the Satan Saber, I would have ended up buying it anyway.
Yeah.
I was going to end up buying that.
You would get them.
Yeah.
But like, made it easier.
Also, somebody asked like a couple minutes ago if we've heard any recent rumors about upcoming Ultra. No. I have no idea what if there is. I have no idea.
Oh, I heard something, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
I know I have.
Excellent
heard
conversation.
I just suddenly remember it's like, oh, there was a conversation about New Generation Chaos. It's not called that. It's not. It's not Gaia or whatever the fuck. It's something.
Are you dead ass? Are you fucking with me?
I don't remember hearing that.
Are you fucking with me? I don't want to hear about all that.
I don't.
We have to resist the urge to succumb to our most base fucking like animal instincts, and stop doing shit like Geo.
We
if
are not
Dennis gonna skip Gaia, they can't do that.
No, please.
They can't do that to Gaia. He is gonna be in the movie. He's gonna be the movie guy.
They can't. No Argle. No New Generation Argle. They couldn't figure out how to wrangle a show with 2 Ultras. Good. Fuck them. They were pushing their luck with Dinah, is the thing. Like...
Except that Decker is actually okay.
Yeah, it's crazy how that worked out.
Decker!
I guess Ultraman Decker. I need to finish watching that. I finished Mabius. I can now stop saying whenever we bring up Ultraman, man, I need to finish Mabius because I've done it.
I've finished Mabius now.
Have you?
No.
Oh.
I need to.
Right.
I bought it on fucking DVD.
Oh, you did. That's right. Did you? Are you guys aware of how I watched Mabius?
Because it's
no.
Come on.
No, I didn't need to. Because it's all on YouTube.
It's on fucking YouTube.
It's all. I just looked at.
Yeah,
this
and like fucking 240p, motherfucker.
Yeah, it is. It's in awful quality, and I watched all but one episode of the show like that. The one time I didn't is because Subaru was uploading the whole thing, and I was like, "Oh, I'll watch. Okay, fine. I left it long enough.
I'll give myself a treat and watch it at 480.
Yeah, it's... Oh, no. Actually, the uploads on Subaru's thing are way nastier because they've got this... Because it's 4x3 still. So they've got this big, distracting fucking border around it.
Oh my god, yes.
And it's... I swear to God, because the one I watched actually was not this, but the one Subaru's thing was... Just had the fucking most ugly interlacing. It was distracting. I didn't like it.
Oh, yes. That's what they get for not using the masters.
Yeah, fuck them. So I watched one episode on that.
DVD copy.
So I watched one episode on that, and then I left it so long that all of them got taken down from Subaru's channel.
Because they were
re-upload somewhere else, but without subs, so I couldn't watch them. Because it's soft subs through YouTube's thing, so they would have had to go through and re-sub it all, which wasn't going to happen. So I went back to my roots and finished the show on like a fucking 10-year-old chronological playlist of all the episodes. The subs are alright on it though, which is fine. They're not the best, but like for how old they probably are, they're not
the best you're gonna get.
Yeah. Yeah, I have more of an attachment to Zoffy than I did before watching Mabius. He doesn't show up much. I also...
few more weeks until Ultra Galaxy is done.
Oh yeah, I honestly I'm quite looking forward to that. I've missed watching Ultra stuff like that. I miss Ultra Galaxy because the absolute
penis, fucking audacity.
The absolute audacity was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Not much really happened of substance looking back.
A lot of substance was in there actually.
A lot of things happened. That fucking Ultra-styled Zeton alien. Zet Sajin. Not to be confused with Zed.
Yeah,
the
I'm
army
pretty
of
sure that was
Zetons.
from a movie.
Wasn't it? Was he from that? I thought he was a new thing.
Oh no, there was nothing new in there except for the Absolutions. You think Ultra's got the budget to be making shit like that? Like more than once a decade? Fuck no.
I don't know. No, that's true.
We saved so much money by reusing the same monster suits that we've had since fucking Mabius.
Yeah. At least Twin Tail doesn't show up too much.
Do you know that the DVD copy of Mabius actually comes with fucking everything? It comes with Mabius, the 8 Ultra Brothers, well, not the 8 Ultra Brothers, the similarly named Ultraman Mabius and Ultra Brothers.
Oh, no. And the Ultraman Brothers.
No. It says Ultra Brothers, motherfucker.
Does it? Oh, no.
The actual English title says Ultra Brothers.
I swear to God, the title on the thing, like on the card in the movie, says the Ultraman Brothers.
Maybe it does.
Which is so funny.
Hikari Saga, fucking Armored Darkness, and Ghost Rebirth.
I haven't watched those because they come after the thing chronologically, and frankly, I don't give a shit to know.
Yes, you do. Buy the DVD copy.
I can just watch it on YouTube.
Buy the DVD. Ultraman Hikari Saga.
I've watched.
But instead of watching Hikari Saga, you can just watch the bit from Ultimate Ultra Absolute Conspiracy that just ham-fistedly shoves fucking what's his name into that fucking narrative. Tregear into that narrative.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That was the real audacity. That was the real ultimate audacity.
They were insane for doing that.
Shove this asshole.
What if we take Hikari's quite well, his
dare I say iconic.
His iconic, the whole Armor of Darkness backstory, all that, everything about Tsurugi, and just do it way worse and put Tregear there. Why? Waxayab.
What's my favorite Ultra movie?
I do like Mabius and the Ultra Brothers.
The Orb movie, maybe.
I've seen quite a few. I was going to say I haven't seen many, but I've actually seen quite a lot of Ultra movies.
They don't really stick out too much. I wouldn't say that any of them are spectacularly good. No. You know, the Ultraman X movie was really good, actually. The one with Tiga.
Yeah, I was going to say that's one with Tiga and
Ultraman,
isn't it?
I actually really liked that movie a lot. I would say maybe that's the best one. The Ultraman Orb movie is really good. It's just because I like Orb. You know what my favorite Ultraman movie would be is the Ultraman Z movie. Episode Z.
Yeah.
Episode Z. Wait, that actually did happen. There actually was a movie. Kind of.
Yeah, but the
second Zero movie, is that the one?
Which one's that?
The second Zero movie is the one that actually is about Zero, where he goes to the alternate dimension and meets the Zero Force.
Yeah,
that's a good movie. That is a pretty classic. That's a really classic. Actually, a really classic movie. I would say that's if you wanted to show somebody how cool Ultraman is.
Yeah.
But well, that's almost a disservice because Ultraman's not actually like that.
No, but
it's a good movie to put on if you want to show people how cool Toku can be.
Yeah.
Check out how fucking awesome this movie is. And they're wow.
Oh, just...
Hey, look, that's Mirror Knight. He's based on Mirror Man from 1970. Who gives a shit?
Why did they do that? Oh, just to go back, I don't know how to quantify what I have against Twin Tail, but
it's ugly.
I hate him.
I hate it.
I hate him so bad. I hate, especially after watching Mabius, to learn that it's actually an aquatic creature.
Yes.
It swims around. That made it. That actually, it looks way less fucked up
Nasty
in the
little
water.
thing.
But I think I said this publicly, but the analogy I had there is okay, so now consider if a fish got out of the water and started walking around with its head as a foot.
And beating the shit out of people.
And beating the shit out of people, because that's what Twin Tail is. It's a fish walking on its head.
Fucked it's up. Funny because there are fish kaijin that have feet.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be like that.
There's that one that just looks like a flounder with a fucking drill on its face and it has feet. Why the fuck? You know what my favorite Ultraman movie is? You know what? You can ask me that question tomorrow because my favorite Ultraman movie after tomorrow will be Shin Ultraman.
Oh, that's the point. It's not. I didn't bring it up because it's not that's not the question you're asking.
Not the question you're asking, yeah.
Yeah, but my favorite movie with Ultraman in the name is definitely Shin Ultraman.
Watch it.
I'm also seeing
listen to me.
Go
listen to me. Tomorrow night, it's it's 7 p.m. everywhere in the country, in America. Shin Ultraman will be having showings tomorrow and Thursday.
Go and see
Google
dubbed.
Shin Ultraman near me.
Yeah.
Go fucking watch it.
Look up your local cinema.
Local, just even literally, it's through Fandango.
Look it up and check it.
It's through some event, Fathom events, I think.
Yeah.
Literally, just go Shin Ultraman near me, and you'll find tickets. Go buy a ticket and go watch it tomorrow or Thursday. Those are the only 2 days it'll be in theaters. I'm not kidding.
That's it. That's it.
That's all you're getting.
And watch it.
Go twice. Buy 2 fucking tickets and go watch it both days. There's one showing per day.
Although the second one is dubbed.
Is that true?
Yes.
So Thursdays are dubbed?
Thursdays are dubbed.
Wow.
The Wednesday night showing is subbed.
The Wednesday night showing is subbed. The Thursday night showing is dubbed.
You should buy tickets anyway, but you should probably just go and see the Wednesday one.
I
don't think
thought about
dub
going
would be
twice.
bad, but
I don't really need to see it dubbed though.
No, exactly. That's my thing as well. Although, actually, it's not a problem for me because my local one is not showing it dubbed.
Great.
Strangely, so maybe it's just an America thing. Because
Maybe.
I don't know. I know me and Cena have both got tickets to go and see it.
Well,
not together.
Not together.
Yeah, I've actually made a lot of money for it because I roped like 3 of my local friends into coming with.
I have one of my friends going to see it tomorrow who's never seen Ultraman before.
Yeah, like none of the because me and Voss bought tickets and I was like,
hey,
wait,
just based on Anno's good name.
Yeah, because that's the thing. One like the 2 of the guys who were coming with have seen Shin Godzilla and were like, oh yeah, that movie's really good. And I was like, hey,
this is Shin Ultraman.
Hey, you should come see it. You should come see
this
it.
Motherfucker.
We clown in this one. You haven't seen it. I fucking can't see it.
No, I haven't seen it.
Fuck. You'll know. Okay.
You'll know.
Yeah, you'll know immediately what I was going to say there because they do clown in this motherfucker for people who've seen Shin Godzilla.
Your sensitive ass back to Ultraman Trigger. I am going to
my 3rd time watching it.
I am going to a theater. I'm going like a dine-in theater tomorrow.
Ah.
Like you order actual food, like they bring it to you and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They have like I don't know, they have like smash burgers. I'm like Jesus Christ.
What's insane is we have like a kind of I guess because it's through a big event thing. It's just a normal place, but we have like smaller like independent like picture house kind of theaters that show like shit like the Lighthouse, where that kind of stuff goes. I had assumed if Shin Ultraman ever came out over here, I was like, it'll go to that. Like,
yeah, that's what I thought too, because I was like, am I gonna have to drive my ass all the way to Chicago to some bullshit theater? No, it's playing at like 6 theaters within 20 miles of me.
Yeah, it's playing at the big it's not. We have like a Cineworld, which is a big franchise of cinemas in this country, which is like down in the marina.
Yep.
Which is like right on the east edge of town, down the seafront. Bit of a fucking trek to get to. Not in that one. It's in the one in the middle of the city, fucking straight line from the fucking central train station, kind of middle of the city.
Wow.
So it's just like super accessible, and I have through word of mouth sold 3 tickets that wouldn't have got otherwise. Which is a lot of money for how much they fucking cost.
I might be. It was 66. By the way, not 69, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because 67 was Ultra 7, right?
Yeah.
It was 66.
It's
close enough.
7. Yeah.
Seeing a big movie, it feels like watching the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man. It does kind of feel like that, doesn't it?
It
feels like it could be the same sort of like feeling.
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking about that's quite a good analogy for it. I've already seen it. I know. You don't know. I've seen it twice.
No, you haven't.
I watched it. When the first rip came out and it turned out to be in just dog water quality.
Yep.
I still watched that. I was impatient. I started. I was like, okay. Not that you need to be told, because I just a minute ago was talking about how I watched Mabius and like fucking get out. I see you doing that. Get the fuck out.
It's Nurse.
Nurse.
Look, it's Nurse. It's Nurse Dragon.
Nurse this seagull. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fucking unidentified fucking thing. Why is it so small? But yeah, okay, so I was just saying that I watched all of Ultraman Mabius in like 240, right? You don't need me to tell you that I didn't care about the fact that the quality was god awful. And then I watched it again.
And then I watched it again.
I watched it again when the HD one came out. I watched that.
I have to assume it'll be getting an actual release,
right?
I mean, if they dubbed it,
then that's kind of a commitment.
I mean, I guess they subbed it too, but like if they dubbed it, they have to be prepping an American release.
Yeah, I mean, I like
or a Western release. I mean,
first time I watched Shin Godzilla was on DVD, so
me too.
These things
and totally legally too.
I did watch it totally legally.
Oh, I didn't.
I did. No, I actually did. I bought Shin. Everyone. Actually, I didn't even hear about it much, but I just heard enough people say it was good, and I like Godzilla. And I watched it. And I was like, oh, I'm different now. This changed me.
There's a theater where I used to live. That was also a dine-in theater, but it actually had like tables and shit. It was really nice, and it was locally owned, and they would show like smaller stuff or like things that weren't in, like basically it was an indie theater house. But they would show like popular movies when they would actually come out on DVD and stuff. They did like a whole month where they showed Ghibli movies like every week, which is how I watched like a bunch of those for like the first time in my life. But that's where I watched Detective fucking Pikachu.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, but I went to that theater and I saw fucking Godzilla King of Monsters, the recent movie.
Oh,
is that what it was called?
Which one?
The second
with Ghidorah?
Yeah, the one with Ghidorah. The American
King
one.
of Monsters. Yeah,
Godzilla King of Monsters. I watched that in that theater, and I was like, that was fucking awesome, actually.
Yeah.
And then my roommate and I went. I think the reason we ended up doing it is because I think that we got King of Monsters confused with Shin Godzilla.
Oh.
We're like, we kind of just went last minute, and we're like, is this the Anno movie, or is this like the American one? And we're like, I'm not really sure, but it doesn't matter because like whatever, right? And it ended up being the American one. And then we went home and we're like, we should watch Shin Godzilla, and then we did. Not like right after. I think it was like the next day. Like we watched like Shin Godzilla, and we were like,
that's a tonal shift.
Yeah, you shouldn't watch Shin Godzilla like in your living room. It's like like wow.
It's a bit personal at that.
You know, like every like 15 minutes, I point and scream like, I recognize that actor.
Yeah. There's a lot of that in Shin Ultraman.
There's a couple actors in that I recognize from Toku and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I recognize that actor. Oh, it's Godzilla. Oh shit, it's blank. I already know about that. That because that was spoiled by the toys.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about that.
It doesn't. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what that like. I don't know what the implication of that is.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, like knowing about that is not super important. To like, I knew, and it didn't like diminish the impact.
Nasty fuck.
Oh, what a freak! What a freak!
Was Godzilla 2014 good?
No.
King of Monsters was pretty damn good, though.
It let King of the Monsters happen, which means it was worth it. So.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, Godzilla vs. Kong was pretty shit.
Yeah, it was.
Unless you tuned out like 2 fucking hours of like racist shit.
Oh yeah, it would have been
that bad, but like
it was. It wasn't great. It wasn't great at all.
It was a pretty bad. It would have been
actually. It would have been fine without that. It's
it
bad
been
because
fine if they kept the goddamn cast from King of Monsters. What honestly, was the fucking philosophy there?
Actually, no. Funny enough, the problems arose from the cast they fucking did.
Okay, when I say the cast from King of Monsters, I mean the cast that I liked from King of Monsters.
Yeah,
mostly
those guys.
I thought the dad character was like, I would have preferred him again.
Oh, he was in the movie.
Okay, he was in the movie, motherfucker.
2 scenes.
For 2 scenes until they told him to fuck off so that fucking Millie Brown could have her godforsaken screen time.
Oh, Christ. Insufferable.
Not her fault.
Deadpool 2. Not her fault, but she did play it awfully.
Yeah, not her fault, but she sucked in that movie.
Yeah, it was... Actually, that whole side of the plot was...
awful.
Appalling.
Cooper,
and contributed nothing.
Contributed nothing. Yeah, Cooper, we were talking about some spoilers for Shin Ultraman, but like in a very vague way. Yeah.
The thing that we all
go see Shin Ultraman tomorrow, Cooper. It's in theaters.
Go see Shin Ultraman.
Go see Shin Ultraman.
The thing everyone got spoiled on through like SH Figure Arts toy reveals. Yeah.
I got spoiled to the goddamn Sofubi.
Oh, that's funny. I got spoiled through the Figure Arts. You know, everyone was talking about spoilers in the toy line. And I saw some other stuff, and I was like, damn, I guess I got spoiled. Well, that's alright, so now I can look on the wiki. This is what happened, right? I didn't even get spoiled through the Figure Arts. I was like, I was like, oh man, oh okay, so these guys are in the movie. I wonder what else. And since I already know like the big spoiler, I'll just look on the wiki and look at the list of kaiju.
Yeah,
and I scrolled down, and then I saw like the actual spoiler, and was like,
"Wow,
fucking what? Huh? Yeah. What?
What
the fuck do you mean?" And then I was like, okay, this needs to get subtitled now. I have to know what is going on. Greetings. Not the noise you were talking about.
Oh yeah, Godzilla King of Monsters. Yeah, like
King of Monsters is good.
Like Godzilla vs Kong is fine if you're somebody who can tune out like 2 hours of just really dry shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to sound like an ass because I hate like. You know, you don't want to be that guy who's like, "Oh, I hate the human characters in Godzilla movies. I'm just here to watch the like whatever."
When they're bad,
it makes you sound like fucking like it makes you sound like you hate. It makes you sound like anti-intellectual, but like I feel like that's too strong of an insult.
Yeah, it's like it's just.
But it makes you sound like a dumbass. It makes you sound like somebody who willfully ignores the point of Godzilla movies, so that you can be like, "Oh, cool, giant monster." But like seriously. In Godzilla vs. Kong, the actual writing of the human characters was so trash.
Just appalling.
But the fight with Kiryu was pretty fire, though.
The fight, like, the thing is, they clearly, after doing King of the Monsters, were like, okay, well, the passion was in the action, all the human stuff was just there as legwork to get that to happen.
Yeah.
Which is a really bad way to do it, because it comes through when you don't care.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that King of the Monsters had good writing. It really didn't. If you really if you really look at King of the Monsters, it's pretty, like, trashy, too. But, like, there are, like, enough little bits and pieces to at least keep you interested enough. I've watched that movie twice, and I enjoyed it both times.
Yeah, which is a pretty, actually,
which is more than I can say for Godzilla vs. Kong. Maybe I overhyped it.
I think King of the Monsters was just a pretty... I feel like King of the Monsters was kind of the highest mark that could reach.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the marketing for Godzilla vs. Kong also definitely overhyped the shit out of that movie.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe the impact of the movie was sort of killed because that was like 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah, you just couldn't see it. That's the movie
that theaters. They had to release it on HBO Max. Yeah. You literally couldn't go to see it in theaters if you wanted to, and I think that really hampered the experience.
That's the kind of movie that really wants.
As much as I sort of don't necessarily buy into like. I guess you can't really deny. Like there is like a.
It is different.
It is different, yeah.
That's why I'm going to see Shin Ultraman for the 3rd time.
Yeah,
I want to see it the way it was.
I guess I can't even pretend that I don't believe in that because I have Shin Ultraman on my computer. I torrented it when the HDs came out.
Yeah.
And I haven't touched it at all because I knew it would be coming to theaters. I knew it would, and I've been waiting to see it. I almost thought about taking the day off tomorrow. But like it wouldn't even matter. I would just sit at home and do nothing all day.
Yeah. That's the thing. Because I'm real lucky because I work from 12 till 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, and the screening isn't till 7:10. Me and Voss are going to go on a date first, then we're going to meet up with other people and then go see the movie. And if the people whose opinions I value don't like it, I'm going to have to kill them and myself. I will, then me.
And then myself, yeah.
And then myself.
Man, hasn't that live-action Gundam movie been in the works for like 10 years?
One of those things.
It's one of those things, isn't it? That's never actually going to happen.
I hope.
I hope
My
not.
friends I was in a call with some friends the other night, and they were talking about like a bunch of video game movies that are like in the works that I just never heard of. I heard the video.
Can I post live action Char from the game?
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah. Have you never seen this?
I've never seen this. What? Huh? Eh? I don't like the sound of that. Fair.
I'm just trying to get a screenshot of this. I don't want to watch the video.
Let's say for a moment that I were Char.
Let's say for a moment that I was Char.
I hate him so much.
No, I'm not watching G Savior. Stop asking.
Oh, what?
This is from like a fucking PS1 game or some shit.
No.
Like this is from like an American Gundam game.
I was gonna say like that's.
This is not a Japanese game.
That's
like an
white
American,
Char.
This is like an American Gundam game. Char is white.
Oh, no,
I don't know how to tell you that.
Oh, it's not the same thing though.
He's blonde hair.
Oh, I know, but like it's different. It's different in anime. It doesn't come across the same.
Amuro is Japanese unless you watch the movies, and at that point he's Canadian.
Canadian?
Yeah, in Mobile Suit Gundam, like the original anime, right? You can track the actual progress of the ship, the white base, like through the season from like when they depart space to entering Earth. There's a specific part of Earth that they land in, and then they make the journey to I forget where. Like you literally can chart the progress of the ship through the show while they're on Earth. To like various points they go, and in the point in the anime when they reach Amuro's hometown where his mother lives.
Yeah, we watched these.
They're in Japan, but because of the faster pace of the movie version, they're in fucking Canada.
They're in Canada. Oh no.
So they just changed his fucking nationality.
Fuck him. He's Canadian now.
He's Canadian now. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Whatever. Fuck. That's funny. Oh man, my brain just suddenly shot because we're talking about movies. My brain just suddenly shot back to Transformers, and Rise of the Beast is supposed to be.
I was gonna mention that a while ago when we were bitching about Transformers toys being shitty, and I was like, the Maximize. I was gonna say
Maximals.
That. It was like the Maximals.
Yeah.
Maximum Prime. What's he called?
Optimus Primal.
Whatever. That was stupider than what I said.
It actually is. We take it for granted now, but it is so dumb.
Optimus Primal. So okay, is the movie a continuation or a reboot?
That's a really good question.
Do we know nothing about it still? It's coming out this fucking year.
Oh, I know what's going on in it. The continuity of the movies is a bit of a hazy issue at this point. It's been bullshit for years, but like
Bumblebee rebooted, didn't it?
Maybe.
What do you mean fucking maybe?
I mean maybe.
Didn't they change the backstory and shit?
A little, but not so much that it couldn't potentially be worked back into the main timeline.
Not so much that all that shit could have happened off screen. Like 6 movies.
So Bumblebee takes place before.
Oh, fuck off! That's right.
Bumblebee's in the 80s.
No, wait, but they
first one. I know. Okay, so that's the big thing is they arrive on Earth in like the then now it's like the mid 2000s.
Like the mid 2000s.
Right.
It wasn't the mid 2000s. It was 2007.
That's okay. Late. Fuck it. Whatever. That's mid 2000s.
It fucking Halo 2 2007.
Yeah, same year.
That's how I always remember what year that movie came out.
If it came out in 2007. Okay, that's kind of right. So the idea of Bumblebee was it had enough like stuff that could theoretically be worked into the continuity of the films that had already come out. That if it depending on how it had gone, it would have been They were like, it's all part of one thing, and if it was like, it could be a reboot to get away from it. Rise of the Beasts complicates matters because it's the same Optimus design from Bumblebee and not the one from the other movies, and it's maybe taking place. I don't actually know when it's happening. I think it's now, not between Bumblebee and the first one.
So it's a reboot.
It's a reboot. I don't know though. It might.
Why would they?
Might be something else. Rise of the Beast is in the 80s. Okay, so fucking who knows? Maybe it's a reboot. Maybe it's a prequel. It's a bit of a fucking confusion, to be honest.
Is John Cena in that movie?
Is
John Cena in that movie?
In Bumblebee?
Yeah, he's in the.
He is. He's great.
In Rise of the Beasts.
Is he?
Is he not?
I don't know if he is. I hadn't seen anything about him being it. The human cast is no one I know, but that's normal. It's not actually. No, there's usually someone I know, but admittedly, I only know Shia LaBeouf from Transformers. So.
Oh, it's in the 90s. Radical.
In the 90s.
I guess that makes sense since that's when Beast Wars aired.
Yeah. Who knows? Still no Megatron.
Who gives a
that
shit?
That was a thing that was like that's a point of Bumblebee you could say is like connected to the originals because Megatron is just not part of the plot because he's already gone. He's frozen in the Arctic at that point.
Oh Christ, I forgot.
Oh no, he wouldn't be in the 80s. He'd be in Hoover Dam. Sorry.
What?
Because they pulled. He's in the Hoover Dam. That's why they have him frozen. They pulled him out of the Arctic in like the late 1800s, and then they built the Hoover Dam.
Man, Transformers was a good movie.
Yeah,
that was actually insane. A really good movie. I completely forgot about that.
That was a whole thing. Like, I remember reading the comics that came out around the time. It's all about like Sam's fucking great grandfather, or whoever, like who found him. And like the founding of like Sector 7, which is like the Men in Black agency.
Like specifically for Transformers.
Specifically for Transformers and like the Allspark and all that stuff. Simpler times, way simpler times. Before,
okay, so if Megatron's not Rise of the Beast, who the fuck is?
Scourge.
Who the fuck is Scourge?
In this case, he's just another big villain who isn't.
He's just another guy who's not Megatron.
He's like a truck, I think. We haven't really seen much of him, but he looks like a big evil knight-ish kind of guy. There's a thing.
Transformers: The Last Knight.
Oh no, not like that. Not like that. No, he's just got a bit of a helmety thing.
They all have helmets.
Yes, like you'd know it if you saw it. I can't describe it properly.
Maximize.
Yes, that kind of Scourge. So. Yeah, Scourge is the name they give to the guy who's like the evil equivalent of Optimus normally. So he's like that kind of role. Not literally an evil clone or something. He's just like a kind of equivalent build.
How many times have I had to Google Wikipedia Transformers movies?
TF Wiki. Let me get a look. What
Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime. Ron Perlman is Optimus Primal. I'm sorry, Are those different characters?
They are.
What do you mean they're different characters?
They've always been different as well.
What do you fucking mean?
Optimus Primal is from like 100? I don't know. He's from a considerable stretch of time in the future.
I thought that Optimus Prime is Optimus Primal.
No.
I thought that like things happened and then they had to be animals.
Nope.
Are you serious?
Never. Serious. As far back as like the original, like episode 1. I thought
that's what happened.
They're different guys. They're from 10. Is it? How far is it in the future? I never know. It's from
10 gorillion years.
10 gorillion years. Yeah. Beast Wars. Yeah. There's also Megatron, who is just called Megatron, but he's not that one.
Oh God, Cheetor's in this.
He is, and Rhinox and Air Razor.
Battle Trap.
Is Rat Trap in it?
It says Battle Trap.
Oh,
that's not bad.
Wait. Shut up! No, he's not.
It says it right there. Battle Trap.
No, not fucking Battle.
He transforms into an orange 1980s GMC Top Kick.
That's not what he turns into. Fuck you.
Well, okay.
Fine. It's just one of those things where they've taken the name and put on someone else. Battle Trap is. I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it.
Mirage, RC, Wheeljack.
Yeah, yep. No, those guys.
Bumblebee,
of course.
Optimus Primal. That's stupid. Why is Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal here?
What?
Where is Optimus Primal coming from?
I don't know.
Nightbird?
What
is a Terrorcon?
I don't know. Not Decepticons.
What the fuck is that?
Terrorcon is a catch-all. It's like...
Shut the fuck up.
Is it? It's not time travel, is it? We're not bringing time travel into these movies.
Stratosphere.
Huh?
There's a Transformer in this movie called Stratosphere.
Eh?
And there's another one called Transit.
What? No.
An Autobot air soldier who transforms into a fucking cargo plane.
What? Stratosphere is not... John DiMaggio
yes,
again?
John DiMaggio again.
Get out! What? Wait. Not fucking Stratosphere.
And Transit.
That guy's... I never heard of that guy, but Stratosphere... Okay, you won't remember this.
No, I don't.
There's no way. It's from the movies, though. The bit at the start of the second one, which is in, like, Shanghai, where he fights the guy who's, like, a giant excavator. And Optimus, like, dives out of a plane, right?
Yep, sure. That's Stratosphere?
Stratosphere is the robot mode they assigned to that plane to sell it as a toy.
And now it's a character?
And now it's a character! You're fucked! You're fucked! Rise of the Beast is a
set in
Does he actually say he's from the future? Is that... I haven't really watched the trailer, I'll be honest. Cheetor. Okay, right. So they... Oh, right, yeah, like a year ago they released, like, the set pictures of all the cars together. It's a pretty small cast. Oh, it's Mirage and not Jazz, because Jazz died. Right.
Well, Jazz died in the future.
Oh yeah, they could have said, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. And Wheeljack is...
And Wheeljack.
And fuck off. Right, okay, these are the bad guys. The car in the front is Nightbird, and then it's fucking who? Scrap? No. The guy you said.
Battle Trap.
The one Battle Trap, that's the guy, is the orange one, and Scourge is the big long-nosed truck. They're the Terracons.
What the hell is a Terracon?
I don't...
Why are we inventing new shit?
It means...
Like, there's not enough canon to draw from.
Well, Terracons... They haven't been this. Sometimes they're a team of monsters, sometimes they're zombies.
When are they gonna... Wait, they did the Dinobots, didn't they?
How are you gonna say when they're gonna do... Yeah, No, they already did the Dinobots.
Do you want to hear a sentence that's really good?
Yeah, I do.
This film's tone and action were heavily influenced by Terminator 2 Judgment Day. The only film to ever be made.
It probably is time travel then. Oh man. Okay. Now here's a point of contention I have with every single instance of the Beast Wars characters interacting with, like, the non-Beast Wars characters, right? Including, I have seen enough of the trailer for Rise of the Beast to know they're doing this again. How Optimus Primal is as big as Optimus Prime.
Not true. Right.
He is in this movie. They're, like, roughly the same height, yeah?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid, because that means that a robot who turns into a semi-truck and a robot who turns into a gorilla are the same size, which means you have a giant gorilla.
Yes. Are they not giant animals?
In Beast Wars, no, they are not.
I hate Beast Wars so much. The more shit you say to me, the stupider it fucking sounds. Why would they not... So he's just ape-sized.
They're normal... They're normal... Like, they're ape-sized in the robot modes as well.
What is the point of Beast Wars?
They're small. You don't know that, though, really. You don't really see them in comparison.
You don't know that because they're a fucking monkey.
Yeah, you don't know because you never see them... like, it's in fucking prehistory, so you don't see them relative to any, like, relatable structures until you see them in relation to Transformers from the original cartoon, and they're, like, people-sized.
Monkey!
They're small. They're like, evolved, is the idea.
Can I get a clarification on this from anybody who's from Canada? I'm looking at the Wikipedia page, and... okay, one, I didn't know that the show was called Beast Wars Transformers. I thought it was called Transformers Beast Wars.
So did I, actually.
But it says in Canada it was called Beasties Transformers. Can I get a clarification on that?
I've definitely
Is that
heard
true?
That before. Is that true?
Beasties?
Beasties.
Why?
The Beasties.
Is the word war illegal?
Is that it?
Why are they called Terracons instead of Predacons?
Because Predacons are the guys who turn into dinosaurs and shit. These guys don't do that.
So then why is this movie?
Because, well, these guys are fighting the Autobots and the Maximals just happen to be there. These guys are
Why is this movie being made?
This is what I want to know, because it makes money.
Who?
I don't know, but these things all make like $1 billion fucking dollars
they do
somehow.
make like $1 trillion every time.
I don't know why. I'm not gonna go see it.
I am.
Are you?
No.
No.
I didn't even watch Bumblebee.
You should have. That one was good. Admittedly, I saw it on the very last day it was screening, and it was just me and Voss in the screening. So I had a really good time, because it's lovely when you go and see a good movie.
Okay, so why was he
yourself.
called Optimus Primal before he was a monkey?
Now, that is a good question.
Because I thought the thing was that he was Optimus Prime, and then when he turned into a monkey, he's like, I guess now I'm Optimus fucking Primal. Why was he called Cheetor before he was a fucking cheetah?
They weren't.
What the fuck were they called?
It's written somewhere. I've never cared to learn it, but they pick those names at the start of the show, and it just sticks. It's weird, but like literally in the first episode when they get them, Cheetah was like, "Check me out, I'm a cheetah." It's like, huh?
I'm looking at the cast list, and Unicron was in this?
In Beast Wars?
Yes.
No.
It says it.
That's technically correct, but not Unicron the guy. Unicron the big head. But also
the big head.
No, the big head, but not actually Unicron.
Wait,
that
this one
was
just
an
says
alien.
Starscream.
Yes, he was in it.
Well, why is he just Starscream?
But
not that Starscream.
No, it was that Starscream.
What?
Yeah.
Why is he there?
That was his ghost.
This one says a G1 Megatron.
Actually, technically all the guys from G1 are in it.
When?
Not all of them. You see them. They're there.
Okay.
They don't do anything, but they are there.
They're just hanging out?
Yeah,
are they not dead?
The entire show. Yes.
Okay.
But they're not.
But not Optimus Prime. He's not there.
No. He is.
Oh, he's not on the cast list.
Is he not? That's
well, not on Wikipedia.
Oh.
Dinobot 2. What?
Yes.
Who is Dinobot 2?
He's. You don't need to explain that.
This Dinobot. I can see that one person voiced 19 characters, and 2 of them are Dinobot and Dinobot
2. Yeah, it was a strapped voice cast, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, they put in the fucking work. They've got the range. You don't notice it too much, but...
I need to look up, like, Beast Wars.
So Dinobot... I can't... No, it would be so much... I would have to say so many things that would take
Beast Wars characters. List of Beast Wars characters.
To explain Dinobot 2 involves a whole...
my fucking god. There's a table! I want you guys to look at this. I want everybody to open this fucking link and look at this absolute garbage horse shit of fucking crap that I'm supposed to decipher.
Oh god, hold on. No. I can get you one better than that. I can do you substantially
I don't even
better than that.
But like, this is absurd, right?
That's fucked. No, that's no good.
Who's Gigastorm?
Oh god, that's Beast Wars 2 and
God
shit?
Neptune.
That's from Japanese Beast
Why
Wars.
is this guy called Big Convoy?
Oh my man. Don't worry about that though.
Is that different than Convoy?
Yes. He's a mammoth. Don't worry about them though. This is the actual thing.
Optimus
These are the guys
Minor.
who are in... Stop looking at that. It's not real. That's made up. They made it the fuck up.
K9? From Doctor Who?
Yeah, there's a guy called K9. Anyway, I sent you a screenshot of the actual cast list of Beast Wars, the show people care about.
Optimus Primal. Dinobot. Yes. I like that Dinobot has an asterisk next to it.
Oh yeah, what is that about? What's the asterisk lead to? Allied with the Maximals, nominally a Predacon. Right, yeah.
Nominally a Predacon.
He was a Predacon, but then he changed his mind.
Starscream, Megatron. Sentinel, Predacon, Teletran?
Oh, does Teletran... Oh yeah, Teletran does say stuff. I forgot. Who's Sentinel? Oh, Sentinel's their computer, right. He's not really a character. Just there.
Depth Charge. That's not a fucking name.
Oh, he's Batman.
Waspinator.
Yeah.
This is actually a pretty small cast compared to, like, G1.
Yeah, no, it's like, I guess because of the CGI.
No, you can, but you have to give yourself permissions, I guess. I don't really know how to fix that.
Yeah, it's a really small cast, and like some of these guys, a lot of the guys in the other don't really show up more than like once or twice.
Tigatron.
Even like the guys.
List of sandwiches.
Oh.
Black Arachnia. Is this where Black Arachnia came from?
Yes, yeah, it is.
She was in.
That's where it started.
She was in animated.
She was in animated.
She
and
fucked Optimus's asshole.
She did. Yeah, this was. She has a very different thing going on here, but like, yeah, this is where she comes from.
Now I'm just gonna go back to this other list and just look at like.
Oh, you know, let me get a look at this. What have we got here? Jesus, what is this chart about? Oh, it's.
This includes Beast Wars, Beast Wars Neo, Beast Wars Transformers, Beast Wars 2, Beast Machines. What is Beast Wars 2?
Again, Japanese. Beast Wars Neo and Beast Wars 2 are both Japanese anime that I think
Beast Machines
canonically take place kind of in the middle of regular Beast Wars, but no, they don't. They're
Rhinox, Megatron,
related.
But not that Megatron.
Not that Megatron.
Pterosaur, Waspinator, Starscream, Hellscream.
Yeah. Hellscream.
Who the fuck is Hellscream?
That's a Beast Wars 2.
I like how his like they all have like what what their beast mode is, and for Starscream it says Ghost.
Ghost. So, you know how in the movie,
Unicron,
the Transformers, the movie, Galvatron just kills him and he crumbles to dust. Right?
I do remember that.
This isn't even a thing Beast Wars made up. There's an episode in season 3 after the movie called Starscream's Ghost. No explanation. Starscream's ghost is in it. As a guy, he can possess people. He's trying to get his body back because he's a ghost.
Yep.
He gets his body back, and then Galvatron lights him up again and sends him off into deep space. And he's never heard from again until he's in Beast Wars again as a ghost. So I guess he died.
Awesome.
Although the backstory.
Why is Megatron's ghost Megatron?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't he be Galvatron?
Megatron's ghost is not in Beast Wars.
So I thought you said G1 Megatron is in Beast Wars.
He is.
But G1 Megatron is dead, right? He's Galvatron.
He is, but not yet.
Fuck! What the fuck do you mean? I thought this was the future.
Well, the Maximals and Predacons are from the future.
So they're from the future, and then they went back in time.
Yes.
And now they're monkey.
And now they're monkey.
So why is Megatron... Then why is Starscream dead?
Now that is a good question, and I don't actually know how it is that Starscream's ghost from a very long time, to be clear, a very long time in the future, shows up in a very long time before he died. Oh, he kind of just says some shit. He fell through a time hole or something like that. He was like...
His ghost fell through a time hole.
He's... When you say it like that, it sounds silly.
Why is Megatron there? But not that Megatron. Why are there two... So which Megatron came first?
G1 Megatron came first. Megatron the T-Rex literally is called that because of G1 Megatron.
Okay, so then why is Megatron there?
I don't really know how to explain.
I'm sorry, there's a character called Scissor Boy.
Who?
Yeah, that must be a Japanese thing.
That is a Japanese thing. Fucking.
This guy's called Drill Nuts.
No, what?
Yo, it's Drill Nuts and Scissor Boy.
A boll weevil.
The biblical Megatron.
Yes,
why did you say that?
That's right. No, that is correct.
But that's Megatron died, right?
He did, and he came back as Galvatron.
Yes, and then he stays as Galvatron forever.
No one knows what happened to Galvatron.
Well, I'm pretty sure I remember he said that they were going to suck them dry.
They were going to suck them dry. That's the last we ever heard from Galvatron, by the way. Unless you believe... unless you believe in the Japanese G1 continuity, in which case that episode where he said they were going to suck them dry never happened. And it actually went off in a different direction into the Headmasters, at which point he died because he got buried... The Headmasters. He got buried under a glacier and died.
Okay.
Is what happened. The ultimate end of G1 Megatron is he was Galvatron and he got buried under a glacier and died. And I was going to say unless, but you literally don't need to know about what I was going to start talking about because it raises way more fucking questions than I can answer.
Okay.
Transformers is complicated.
No, it's not.
Who the fuck is Drill Nuts? I've never heard of this guy, and that's ridiculous.
Drill Nuts.
Who is Drill Nuts?
Drill Nuts is an inventor, according to the Transformers wiki.
What? Drill Nuts? Who? I've never even.
He's a
seen
Maximal Insectatron.
He's a Weevil.
He's a Weevil.
Oh. This guy's amazing. He's a fucking Weevil. Oh my god. Who's Scissor Boy?
Apparently he was in the 2006 IDW Beast Wars continuity.
Oh, who knows what that is? Scissor Boy?
No,
who?
Drill Nuts was constantly miscolored. Great.
Oh, good.
I
awesome.
love hearing about. I love hearing like, yeah, well, we can't actually tell what character this is because it was like the people who were inking the Transformers comics were high the entire time and had no idea what they were doing.
Oh, he's Power Pinch. Right, that's just Japanese Power Pinch. I know Power Pinch.
That's who Drill Nuts is?
No, that's who Scissor Boy is.
Skywarp.
Skywarp, not that one.
Dirge.
Not that one either.
Auto Jetter.
Nobody.
God Neptune.
King Poseidon, but in white. Don't worry about who that is.
This guy's just called Survive.
Survive.
This guy's just called Bazooka.
Bazooka?
Night Scream. Jet Storm.
How are you on this list?
Thrust.
I'm trying to get in line with you.
Bone Crusher.
Spell Jet Storm, mate.
Razor Beast.
Obsidian. Oh, right, we're going into...
Cyber Shark.
Oh, what a guy.
Grimlock. Velociraptor? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
He is
not what he is.
No, that's not right.
Why would you change the animal he already was? Meet Grimlock, not fucking Velociraptor, bitch.
Not fucking Velociraptor. I don't think he's... Is he that... I'm not up on Beast Wars Grimlock. I don't know if he's the same guy.
Why would he be the same guy?
I don't...
Buzzsaw. Laserbeak. Laserbeak?
Laserbeak, but not that one.
Pterodactyl. No.
One. Yeah, not what he is. Fiddler.
There's this... Oh, Insecticon. There's one guy called Insecticon.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Scourge.
Scourge, not that one?
But not that one. Locust.
Not that one. Locust, not that one.
Megatron X.
Who?
Winged T-Rex.
Huh?
That's nothing.
What? Hold on. That's how are you finding things I don't
I'm just
know?
scrolling down the list. Like I'm like halfway. I'm like all the way down the list.
Who's Megatron X?
Fuck should I know?
Not that one. Megatron X from Beast Wars, not the guy from Sidewalk. What is that?
How are there more than one Megatron X?
Oh! He's from the fucking Nintendo 6 game.
Beast Wars Transmetals.
Beast Wars Transmetals. He's...
Megatron X only appears if the player did not use any continues.
Wowie.
Is this a fucking fighting game?
Yes, it is. Look at this guy.
Oh, you want me to show
Not
him?
the other... yeah, actually...
This is really hard to look at.
It's kind of... He's a bit like the metal flower from Mario 64 if he was a guy.
This is like really hard to look at.
Watching attack, don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's how they get you.
Night Viper. Skydive.
Skydive.
Cheetor. Rat Trap. Rhinox. Tigerhawk. Silverbolt. Megalotron. Pterosaur. Scorponok. Wule. Shinnok.
He's not there. Shinnok wasn't in this. Oh, Beast Wars is awesome.
Ugh, list of Beast Wars 2 characters. Beast Wars source book? What the fuck is... You know what? I don't even give a shit.
Yeah, who knows? I love getting to tell you about all the weird, like, because I don't even consider them oddities. I'm just used to the fact that, like, the Maximals are from the future and, like, they're in the past and they're the size of people. That's just normal to me.
They're not the size of people. They're the size of monkey.
No, they're all. Well, I don't know if they're.
He's the size of a fucking ape.
I don't know if he is.
Why would he be
Waspinator
smaller?
is not the size of a wasp.
Okay, well that's true, but that's stupid.
It's a little questionable because
Insecticons have to be. Now hold on.
Dinobot and Megatron.
Just time out. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the monkey the same size as the dinosaur?
No, but they're not as far apart as they should be.
Okay, to be fair, people are pointing out they are prehistoric animals. Maybe they were giant monkeys.
Maybe they were giant.
They're megafauna.
Megafauna, right? Okay. Okay, but no.
There are not early Man Beast Wars. You're lying to me.
Yes, they are. Yes, there are. It's a whole thing. So, Dinobot is a Velociraptor and Megatron is a T-Rex, and they are way closer in size than they should be. So they're
not the size of giant robots.
They're not the size. No, they're smaller than that, but they're not like Megatron is not as big as a T-Rex. They're kind of equivalent.
One of them has to be wrong.
Roughly. Yeah, exactly. Someone is not doing it right. They're kind of.
It would kind of be fucked if Optimus Primal was like the size of a monkey and Megatron was the size of a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah. So it's like it's kind of all smoothed out, so they're all roughly the same size. You know?
Stupid.
They're all kind of people height.
The Predacons got their beast mode scanning fossils. That doesn't seem like correct. I think you shouldn't be able to do that.
It's kind of weird that they could do that, but yeah. I mean, Waspinator and Scorponok and Tarantulas didn't, because those guys were just walking around. You know, they're just bugs.
I feel like that's cheating.
Feels like it is a bit, but no, Megatron just got it from a T-Rex skeleton.
Yeah, it feels like cheating to me.
Oh, and then they got like an ant and another spider. Yeah. My man.
I'm not. No, that sounds right. No, that sounds pretty right.
Yeah.
That sounds like it makes sense. How would the ghost of Optimus Prime be there?
Well, because the body of Optimus Prime is there.
But Optimus Prime isn't dead yet.
No, he's not.
So he stole his fucking soul.
Yes, but only because Megatron tried to kill him. So he had to do that while they performed surgery.
On a grape?
On a grape. Yeah. Ah, we're fucking so dumb. Yeah.
So do they have to be like, shit, if Optimus Prime dies in the past, then the future will be changed?
Yes, that's why Megatron did it. That's actually the whole reason he's there.
To kill Optimus Prime in the past?
Yes. It takes him a while to get to that because they didn't necessarily have it all worked out when they started writing the show. To be honest. It takes him until sometime in the second season before he starts actually gunning for it. It takes him till the end of the second season until he makes an attempt on Optimus Prime's life. Yes, there were 2 moons.
That's like the opposite of Samurai Jack.
Yeah, there's 2 moons when they start, and at the end of season 1, one of them blows up because it was actually an alien device.
That could have been Unicron.
Could have been Unicron, but it wasn't. It was made by a different group of aliens.
That's like in Dragon Ball when they blew up the moon twice.
Did they?
Yeah, did you not know this?
No, I didn't.
In the original Dragon Ball, they blew up the moon, and then they used the Dragon Balls off screen to wish the moon back. They literally destroyed the moon in Dragon Ball, and then it's presumed that off screen they wished for the moon to come back, and then in Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo finds out there's in the arc when they're training to prepare for Vegeta coming to Earth to come kill them after they kill Goku's brother.
Yeah.
Piccolo is training Gohan, which is Vegeta's kid, right? Or Goku's kid, I mean.
Yeah,
and he,
I know this.
Right, and he realizes that when Saiyans are exposed to the full moon of Earth, I guess it's any moon, they turn into great apes, right?
Yeah.
And so Piccolo's like, oh shit, if the if Vegeta gets to do that, we're gonna die. And so what does he do?
He blows up the moon?
He blows up the moon.
Awesome.
And they never mention that ever again. So presumably there is no moon.
Sweet. Everything's fine
again.
with that. I'm
yeah,
sure.
Everything's fine. He just shoots a beam at the moon. He doesn't even hesitate. He's like, I don't fucking think so, bitch. And just blows up the moon.
Doesn't Vegeta turn to a great ape anyway?
Yes, he does, because he made he made his own moon, and he turns into a great ape anyway. Right.
Okay. I'm glad we're getting to have this exchange back and forth where you're telling me just insane shit that happens.
Yeah, he made his own moon, and then they cut his tail off because
so
Toriyama was tired of drawing tails, and then there's no more tails.
That's it. No more.
Because there's no more Saiyans after that.
Yes, a moon capsule, whatever.
Yep. I think he uses a V. I don't really recall. Shit, Goku's trying to whatever. He blows up the moon. And they never as far as I am told, they never show the moon again.
Right.
Oh, he did turn into a big monkey. They just cut his tail off.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, they never show the moon again in Dragon Ball. Which seems to imply that nobody ever bothered to use the Dragon Balls to wish the moon back. Nobody really cared.
Fuck it. It's fine, you know?
Yeah, Yajirobe did that. I don't, I'm not gonna give him credit for that, because I hate him. In the video games, Krillin did it because they didn't want to include Yajirobe. In one of the video games for Dragon Ball, one of the 1,000, I think it's Xeno Saga or whatever.
Yeah.
In the game, when they're doing the Vegeta fight, they have Krillin use a Destructo Disc to cut his tail off, which is a Xenoverse, yeah, I guess so. Which is a retcon, because he did that in the anime, but he missed. So that's not actually what happened. But in the game, they were like, yeah, and then Krillin did it.
Oh, that's really fun.
Because they didn't want to include Yajirobe.
Fuck him.
Because fuck him.
We should watch Beast Wars at some point.
No. Talk to Aaron. We shouldn't.
Yeah. Did she start doing that?
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know if she finished the show.
I don't know if she finished it.
Pretty sure Rabbit died before.
Yeah, that's right.
I know Beast Wars is good. Aaron's literally been telling me that it's good for years. I watched some of it.
It is.
I didn't watch a lot of it, but I watched a couple. I watched a couple episodes.
Started never finished, right?
Yeah, Rabbit died before we could finish.
Right. Damn, that's sad. That's really sad. What a casualty.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Beast Wars is good, except for I was gonna say for when it isn't, but
watch all the Transformers Prime right now. Is Beast Machines? People don't like Beast Machines. People don't like Beast Machines.
I gotta tell you, when I watched, so I watched all of these shows on YouTube, right, when I was 7. And I finished Beast Wars, and then in the recommended, it was hey, Beast Machines. I was like, I've never heard of Beast Machines. What's that?
Oh, there's a reason you've not heard of Beast Machines.
I was like, there's more? What? I've never heard of this. I didn't know this existed. And I watched it, and I felt emotions a lot stronger when I was a kid, but I hated it so much. I kind of respect what it was doing now. My opinion of it has mellowed, but somewhere deep down, I still really don't like it. It's ugly more than anything. Visually is a real put-off, but also I can't get into it all, but it's a weird sequel to Beast Wars because everyone's completely different.
Nice. Monkey.
I
hope the next line of nostalgia bait Transformer shit is specifically Beast Machines.
They've had a few guys show up before. Hey, I'll take it actually because Striker is cool. Like
Monkey.
the first actually interesting female Transformer.
That can't be right.
Yeah, no, it is. Oh no. Okay, well, Black Arachnia, but you know, and Air Razor. Okay,
that can't be right either.
The first cool. I was gonna say Decepticon, but she isn't.
Predacon.
No, she's not that either.
Whatever.
Veacon.
That's not a thing.
It is a thing. They made up another one. There's no Predacons in Beast Machines.
Okay, whatever. But they're still monkey.
They're still monkey.
Why?
They're still Maximals.
Maximize. So, like, Optimus Primal named himself that, and he's like, he is not big enough of a douchebag to name himself Optimus Prime like Megatron did. No. Like, literally just take the name of a famous guy.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh, I'm cooler than that. I'm fucking Optimus Primal.
I don't know
for his entire life, people
were
like, what the fuck does that mean, jackass? And then he got to Earth, and he's like, monkey! But finally, it all makes sense.
Now it clicks.
Monkey! No. It's still a douche thing to name yourself after a famous war general.
It is, yeah.
Famous war hero.
Beast Machines implies that Optimus is his ancestor, but I don't believe that.
Whatever. How does that work?
Don't worry about it. They're more like, they're less tech and more organic by the time of
Monkey?
Was, so. Monkey. Oh, right.
Alright.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
okay.
It.
Get out.
Alright, get out. That's
yeah,
fine. We started early with the intention of finishing a little earlier. Or like,
which we kind of have.
Well, it's only 9.
Yeah.
If we had gone for the same amount of time, it would be an extra half hour later.
Yeah.
So the idea is to put slightly more of a burden on me when I get home to make sure that everything's ready in time.
Yeah.
And then we won't be up so late in the aftertense. So I think we might
just keep this going.
Yeah, I can't go any like if I went any earlier than this, I would literally have like less than 40 minutes to get ready for stream after getting home from work.
No, it's no good.
Okay. The rest of the streams, there's none. Go home. Friday, Discord server, build. You know the drill.
No build.
You know what the fuck's going on. You know what the fuck's going on. Saturday and Sunday, both Dead Space. Both of them. Both of them are just, it's all Dead Space. I'll try to finish the game in like 3 streams. 2 streams. We'll see. But that's it. That's it for today. Thanks guys for hanging out to listen to Jay talk about fucking Beast Wars. We also that's a good question. Cena asked me that too. Yes, we will do the movies also. When they're when they come up in the story, we will do the movies as well. Don't worry. Yes. All right. I'm rating G to Q because it's G to Q week.
Oh yeah. So it is.
That's how it is. You guys don't have to watch it. It's Ratchet and Clank right now.
Huh.
Yeah. They're at 474,000.
Jeez.
That's actually pretty good for day 2. Or
day.
Wait, is it day 4? It started on Saturday?
I forget.
I don't know. It's pretty good for less than halfway into the week. Anyway, we're not watching the New World movies. Thank you for asking about that, though. Anyway, that'll be it. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.